And welcome back. Okay, so after that orc fight, we have a lot of loot that I have marked to be repaired. We're going to salvage a few things as well, so let's camp here. And check just what we are going to salvage. Don't really have all that much that I do want to salvage, but I guess I could salvage even some of these items that are arguably too valuable, if one can use such words to describe them. I guess at this point that isn't the case, but let's salvage a few things that we could sell as well, because we are just running out of inventory space. And let's repair that very heavy orc helmet. Probably won't be using it, but I think it's worth a lot of money at the very least. Okay, let's camp. And after that, we need to once again head to Brookstad to sell our junk. And maybe afterwards we can finally find a caravan going south and spawn that famed gun that we've been half-assedly looking for a long while now. Okay, everything has been salvaged. So let's move. The fires of religious turmoil keep on burning here. Okay, we see some greenskin tracks, but they're leading away from us, so let's not investigate that any further. There is a caravan contract available. First, let's check the hiring screen. Okay, that's it. I won't dismiss those people because it costs money, though arguably that is worth the money to get new recruits to appear. But yeah, let's start selling our junk. Don't think I'll be using these glistening scales for anything really. Sell some ancient food as well. These aren't worth. These aren't for crafting, that is. Ancient amber. I guess this isn't a crafting component either, but I should probably double check that. Okay, sell these serpent skins. Leave a couple, I guess. Sell most of the third eyes. Sell some unhauled junk. I'll leave the unhauled hides. Don't remember how many we need for the... I think the Kraken requires them, and if I recall correctly, we also need these unusually large wolf pelts, but let us hold on to them even though I'm not 100% sure about that. And I'll sell this orc shield. Could wait for this to be repaired, but let's not bother. I will repair this winged mace though, I guess. What did I accidentally sell there? Yeah, we don't want to sell this, I don't think, though it's a bit unlikely we'll be using... No, never mind. It's this one that we don't want to sell. This one we do want to sell. Never mind. Never mind. Let's sell the barbed helmet, we have a bunch of those. And sell some of these armors. Okay, that seems to be most of it. We still have a lot of inventory space in use because I keep carrying around these crafting components. Really should check if I want to keep all of this junk. Most likely we don't. I don't think we want these unhold bones actually, or these unhold hearts for anything, probably. Could sell the flask of blessed water at this point in the game. It's probably not going to be worth that much for us in combat. Let's do so. Let's sell the traveler's shaft. No one's going to be equipping it. Okay, I think that's it. So where is this caravan contract going to? Tiefenforst, to the northeast. Does Tiefenforst actually have anything that we care about? There is a Fletcher, so we could find a famed crossbow for Malabod maybe, but we are looking for a famed gun instead. So, what we could do is head to Wolfheiden or Holzschlag perhaps to see if we can find a caravan going to some place where we actually care about the results. Maybe Helfenstein as well, or we could just head west and take out some camps. That's fine. Would like to find a couple of good recruits still, so maybe going west at the moment is not the best choice. Also, we see that a Dag here has leveled up to level 11. Alright, so mostly I think Dag won't be seeing combat, but occasionally that might happen. So if we take Scholar for plus 10% loot, we need to bring him. And with our limitation of 14 people in combat, this isn't like necessarily worth it. And I don't really care enough to be min-maxing something like this to bring him to the easier fights and leave him out of the tougher ones, or trying to bring him for greediness sake to the tougher fights. Interpretation might eventually be used, though I don't know. I don't remember where exactly you get the ancient scrolls from. So we might never even encounter one. Take shield bash. Shield bash. I have circled that. Could take back some belts to carry more shields. Could take perfect fit, though I'm not sure if we should. Should probably like save and load if we don't get the value out of this, but I don't know. Since he's not going to see combat, let's just take skillful stacking for now. And we'll pick up interpretation at some point, maybe, or scholar, maybe. So let's just get these backing perks. So he provides some utility while in the reserves. Okay. And yeah, what do we do here? We'd like to find that famed gun, yes, but seems to be a bit difficult. Let's head to Helfenstein and see if we can find a caravan going to some place where we want to see it going. Some place with a an armorer or a weaponsmith. Okay, we see goblin raiders fighting nobles. We're going to leave both groups be, though this is kind of hilarious. There's a whole bunch of champions here, at least 10 of them. But I don't care about goblin items, so even though this would be an easy fight against both of them, because they're occupied with each other, I think we'll skip it. We also don't want to piss off this noble house any further, even though I think the relations will reset themselves once this noble war, well, the holy war is over. Though I'm not 100% sure if that's going to happen when we haven't taken part in it officially. So I don't know. I feel like skipping this though. Maybe I should like just go with it. There's a few shamans along with those champions, so I don't know. Might even lead to someone's death, though I just said this would be fairly easy. The nobles will be able to hold their own if we are actually engaged in battle, but the strategic map layer will probably decide that they're going to die very fast if I don't join this fight, like, immediately. There's like 10 champions. Also, now that I remember, finally, we should probably get the blacksmith. So we could replace the training dummies. Will be a bit of an issue because men in reserve will start losing mood as I don't bring them in battles unless I give them like peaceable or pacifist. Could also replace cooking equipment, but I think I like that more. And currently I like the pre-filled contracts as well, because we're trying to find new people. Sure, let's get the blacksmith, I guess. Increases repair speed and guarantees we don't lose famed equipment. But do we want to take part in this fight is the question. Also, Enhard has been healed from the severe concussion. Okay, fine. I'll fight this, even though I don't think it's really worth it. Even with all these champions, with all the money that we gain from slaying them, and with their famed goblin items, because we just won't be using those goblin items, so it's quite likely not worth it to take this fight. But as long as the second Walheim company is still standing while I get here, I will fight them, I guess. And if we lose people, then so be it. So I probably should like bring shields on someone, but I can't be arsed to do so, especially when we have the help of the nobles. The only other issue to consider is that we will piss off Brookstad as well when we kill these guys. But like I said, my hope is that the relations will reset. So let's see if this second Walheim company is still here once I get to them. Yes, they are. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. I'm not overly thrilled about this. Fighting a similar group of orcs would be far more fun. And potentially worthwhile. Also, this is going to take a long time. For now, I will increase the combat speed to maximum. when we are not actually a part of the battle. Fighting these goblins without the help of the nobles might be suicidal, especially if it's daytime. During the nighttime we might be able to pull it off. Okay, let's start doing things. Might as well use the falcon. Okay, we get trapped in vines over here. And let's try to leave the nobles be for the most part. Don't care about their loot. Okay, let's turn down the combat speed now. At least for a while. Let's see if this is tolerable. Okay, we can use Sir Hilda's net mastery to break people free. One. Okay, this is going to take forever. Okay, I'll increase the combat speed again. Let's make it 2. Nobles are getting wrecked. Maybe I overestimated the nobles. Thought they'd be able to do far better than they are currently able to. Okay, I will wait here. Could have gone in and launched, but let's wait for now. Better you than us. Okay, one Wolf Rider has decided to engage with us. Will be quickly dealt with. Jabba Jabba, yes, yes. Let's inspire Sami. Okay, nobles are actually starting to do things. Okay, let's go in. Okay, it doesn't really matter where we go here, I guess. Let's go here and launch at this one. And launch at the shaman next. Don't really want to get this close to the nobles because they're likely to start attacking us. But at the same time, is there a better place to move Asa? Don't think so. Let's take it. We could use Spear Wall here to maybe persuade them to keep fighting the goblins instead of us, for the most part. But that's not going to do much. Because only like these two might be affected by it. So let's not use it. Let's edge forward here, maybe rattle them. Make them reposition instead of using their attacks. Kill that one. Kill that. Okay. Let's go over to 71 here. Missed. So if I join a fight like this with a noble group that's hostile to us, I don't know if the relations get worse if I don't actually attack the nobles at all. I think, or my assumption is that the game will probably count this as an hostile act anyway, so we don't really have anything to gain by trying to leave these guys alive. Which we might just be able to do if they get scared enough and leave the map. But let's not bother. However, it is in our best interests to kill the goblins here ASAP instead of going for the nobles. Okay, let's break people free here. Could inspire someone or could move. Let's wait. Kill that bozo. Not the best idea to move into stabbing range to a goblin champion with someone who's battle forged. Who has a dagger. Let's wait and decide later what we want to do with Asa. We might take that spot, but we don't need to do so just yet. Let's wait here. Okay, Jon can take this spot. Slightly awkward. I guess I could start killing the nobles now if I really wanted to. We will gain XP and loot from it. The loot just is only worth it in terms of money. Okay, let's use a net on Flick's Toe Taker here. And let's move with Halvar. Okay, this is a knight. Well, it's not really that big of a risk, I guess, for Asa. It's a slight risk. But I could get the... Yeah, let's get the Wallflell out of the bag there. Even when we don't have quick hands. Let's be a little bit safer here. And let's wait with Enhart. We have very poor chances to hit these champions. But let's go for it. Oh, one-shotted. Can we do it twice? Yes, we can. Good job, Sami. Good job. And they are starting to break now. Z-mob dog soup, huh? Okay. Let's let Sir Emeric do something before we attempt to kill Z-mob. Goblin Shaman has realized who the real threat is. Decides to trap us instead of the nobles. Oh, hello. Well, I guess you'll just have to die then, Elite Footman. I will grant you your wish. Okay, might get punctured here, but we can always heal that, whatever. Let's go. Let's go in with Yawn. Okay, well there goes that champion. I think it was a champion. Don't really care. It's fine. Gobos love to flex with their infinite footworks. Even when it makes no sense. I guess we could dagger Sir Emeric, but I don't feel like it. Let's just go for the regular attacks here. Okay, well, let's start killing every single thing on the map then. Well, we failed at killing Bogsung Rotgut, so that means we probably will not get the kill at all. Unless maybe Oscar can get it, or maybe Malabode. Unlikely. Well, whatever. And go in here. Actually, 3 champion ambushers next to Hubert. Okay, let's see if we can get Bogsung. Yes, we can. Okay, good job, Malavold. Can wait for a net before we attack Sir Emeric. Okay, one more champion down. Could try to disrespect Sir Emeric to move into this position. 46 melee defense, so it's possible to succeed. I don't know. Is it worth it? This spot also okay. Requires the same trick. Let's try it, I guess. Okay, we were successful, but yeah, probably shouldn't have even attempted it. 44% chance there. Wouldn't have dealt that much damage because the guy is wielding a shield. So if that is a mistake, it's not a terrible mistake, I guess. Okay, we might be able to pick up a net somewhere. But I don't see one. So let's not bother. But it does have Berserk. This guy's trying to flee and might be successful. Impressive damage there, Borghild. Good job. Let's see if we can get Grupkshi, the Insidious. Yes, we can. Okay. Even more money for us. try to take this position. Okay, this time we don't get lucky. Do activate Vengeance though. We might get a Northern Sling out of this fight, but probably won't be using it. Okay, I guess we can try to stop Ratok's bone liquor from escaping. So let's attempt it. He'll probably be successful at it. Also, I could have picked up a net from there. So sure, let's pick one net up here and immediately use it as well. Don't care enough to stop every single enemy from escaping, I guess, but we could stop this guy from escaping. Well, sure. He does have a winged mace. Even if his armor is destroyed, the winged mace will be worth money. Actually, I ran out of fatigue with Malabode. Hasn't happened before. Might need to pick up Recover at some point. Maybe take that over Quick Hands. Not having Battle Flow will do that to you. Also don't have Mind over Body. Ran out of fatigue here as well. Good damage. Okay. Die then. Okay, Ratox steals the kill there and is trying to flee again. Extremely rude behavior, but I guess no one has accused goblins of having good manners before. Okay, 2 gobos left. We will run them down. Because we are just so bloodthirsty. Might not be able to get to Ratox. But let's try. Okay. Fair enough. Use your cheating footwork to escape. Okay, Borghild gets a level up. Get a whole lot of junk to fill up our inventory again. Let's check the famed weapons in this screen. Okay, so this one has enhanced damage, so it's okay. We won't be using it though. What about these spikes? This one is... it's alright. Won't be using it probably. And this one is probably a bit worse than this one. What about these bows? This one has enhanced damage, it's okay. This one has more enhanced damage, but less fatigue cost reduction. This one is whatever. This one has enhanced damage and effectiveness against armor, so it's pretty good. Also the best damage roll so far. This one is whatever. And this one is also whatever. Okay. Pick all of that junk up from the ground. And Brookstad is still not hostile. Okay, neither is Halverstein. And it seems that the noble, or the Holy War rather, has been solved. Probably by that very fight, actually. Whether they love or hate us, everyone knows the Beastie Boys now. And yeah, okay, so it didn't actually clear the relations like the Noble War does. Oh, never mind, it did. Okay. Okay, it just took a few seconds. And we could do the arena, we could do the wild beasts. We might even pick this Kraken ambition, though we don't want to be fighting it just yet, and every single time that I've attempted to fight the Kraken in Legends, the game has crashed, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that in this run either. Let's take the arena ambition. Not that completing ambitions is going to matter that much anyway at this point. And here's religious brawl happening. Let's get godly with the Goriest. And Halver once again loses resolve, and Sverre gains resolve. Okay. Whatever. Okay, let's stop by at Steinforst here. See if we have a recruit available. Extremely expensive bastard here. Okay, well, we don't get hate for beasts anyway, so whatever. Okay, let's buy a little bit of tools. And some food. And what is our selling price here? Pretty bad. Okay, well, let's not sell anything. Let's also ignore the marauding greenskins. So what we could do when we have this ambition as well is to grind the arena for a bit to get those juicy arena bonuses. It's going to take a long time to get the best one, especially if we want it on more than a couple of people. I can't be arsed to get it on everyone, that would take forever. But we might consider doing it on like 3 of our best people. Maybe. We'll see. Could do some of these contracts here, but I don't know. Don't feel like it. We could do the witch contract, I suppose, and see if we get someone killed again. And we still have Mats the Shepherd over here, which whom we have tried out before. Guess the same condition still applies. We don't want them. Obtain artifact is free money, but currently we're making money left and right, so it's like not going to be that worth it. Oh, never mind. It's not a witch contract. It's an Alp contract. Misread that at some point. So taking action could spawn us nachos, and we do want to unlock the skin ghoul contract at some point. I guess let's see who has the nacho perk. Do we even have it? Okay, Asker does have it. Has 0 favored enemy kills. Gajon has it with 4 favored enemy kills. So if we want to unlock that contract, it's going to take a long time, and we are not guaranteed to get nachos in this. Anyway, it will be a very easy contract though. Do we want to do it? We could also do the Alp contract, I suppose. The Demon Alp contract would be interesting to see. Just how difficult that's going to be. Let's see how much money this is. Okay, it's not that much. I'm going to ignore it. It's going to be very easy, so whatever. We want a little bit of challenge usually. The Alps won't be a challenge either, but at least we know we'll be fighting Alps. And who has the Alp perk? Volram has 1 favored enemy kill. Farouk also has it and has 2 favored enemy kills. I guess there's a chance we get a Demon Alp even if it's 2 Skull contract, which means we might get a rune out of it. What time of the day is it? It's close to night time. Yes, it is. It's dusk. Okay, well. Okay, I'll fight the Alps. I will fight them. Sit Malabor out. And once again, I guess I should change equipment a little bit. Just to make it a tiny bit easier and faster, safer. So repair this junk. Where's the pole arm? The malignant pole arm. Is someone actually using it in the inventory? Oh, you are. Fury. Okay, well, we can just give Farouk here like something else. So it's going to deal more damage, so let's switch it out here. Also, yeah, Borkild level 18. Let's level her up. Stick resolve. Needs 1 more level to actually get the axe mastery. So you should be using a polearm, I guess. As should Yawn. Okay, that's probably good enough. Let's take the contract. Yeah, it's still here. And if we see a demon up, we need to get to them fast so that we actually get the kill and they don't get to flee. I'd like to fight on the plains as well, so that's probably close enough. Don't need healers. Sverre has been hurt, but Sverre is in the reserves. Don't care about his well-being that much to heal him. You'd gather medical supplies, but at this point with this much money it's probably not even worth it. Don't remember if we have the gathering tent anyway. We have something to craft. Throwing nets at least. Could make lindworm scale cloaks, but we don't need them. If we fight lindworms again, we can take them with what we have. Let's make more happy powder. If someone is allured by the temptation of booze at some point, we can offset that with the allure of cocaine. But with that said, let's also make beer. Okay. And what did we need for this living greenwood tree shield? Or is this actually the is this the one I'm thinking about? Probably it is. Seems to be, okay. So we need ancient greenwood. We still haven't crafted this redback dagger, but we lost Akbar, who was going to be a dagger user long ago. Don't currently have anyone who's going to be using this thing. But as long as we keep the redback poison glands, we can eventually craft it. Okay. That's probably good enough. So let's craft those things. Camp here. And let's use the falcon here so we see if we have a demon up. So far at least, no demon up. Oh, we do have at least one demon up. But the question is where? Probably somewhere in the south. Let's turn down the combat speed here. Okay. So the only problem here is actually getting to them. Which might be a bit difficult actually. We can win this fight easily, but as we kill the Alps, the demon Alp will eventually flee. Okay, let's inspire Asa here. So we need to move south with someone or some people. Miss 3 times there. Okay, maybe we can use Chloe on a mission like that. She won't be dealing damage here anyway. Let's also send Sami south-ish. To some nets here, I guess. Oscar will need help here. He's in a bad spot. Let's see if we can move south with almost everyone here. Get to the demon up slowly but surely. Don't remember if these things have zone of control. Let's not test it here. Keep missing. Sami's resolve is pretty high, so we don't necessarily need to move him out of this spot. We'll probably resist the effects of their mental attacks, that is. Okay, 2-for-1 deal there. Okay, Oscar does have some hit points, so maybe he's not in as much danger as I thought he might be. Against the Alps, at least. More tentacles coming in. Oscar taking damage. Okay, we see one demon up here. There might be two of them. Einhard also taking damage. So we can win this fight easily, but the thing is, we want to get the demon ops killed. Let's inspire Sami. Don't actually see anything with Borghild thanks to this black fog here. Direwolf we can attack though. Same deal with Asa. Let's move out of the fog, I guess. see if we can get Sami close to the demon up. By lunging. There is the risk that I'm killing these things too fast. So we need to stop killing them for a bit, I think. To facilitate the outcome that we wish for this fight. Okay, so what we will do here, I guess, is wait for the Alps to do their thing, and only after that will we move towards the demon orb. We'll even let the direwolf be for now. Our banner is actually pretty bad, so does get affected by these Alp attacks. Let's wake up Oscar here. Okay, have you all done your things? I guess so. Okay, let's start killing things again then. Could wake up Chloe here, but let's instead move towards the demon Alp. Oh, we are next to a nightmare there, but we do evade the attack. Sadly, we missed that lunge. Demon Alp is fleeing, okay. In that case, we should be able to catch up to it pretty easily. So let's just kill that regular Alp there. I wonder how it works that we are able to throw dirt into the eyes of this nightmare. Keep forgetting about this nightmare being here because it's just so hard to see. Okay, 8 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 1 demon orb. And let's make sure we get next to the demon orb here, though it's a bit of a spooky spot with these 3 nightmares here. Enhard does not have Berserk, so we can't go in and try to kill one of these and then move. And can anyone actually get next to the demon orb? Yes. So Hubert can, which means that we can go for a kill here. Let's take the high ground spot. Right. Stop this Alp from fleeing. Go for the kill here. Missed. The nightmares are actually fleeing. That's very weird behavior. It's also kind of funny, but it's weird. I think it should be changed so that the nightmares aren't fleeing, though whatever. I guess if the host or their master, the demon orb, is fleeing, it does make some minor sense that these things are fleeing as well. Okay, let's get next to these two. Oh, you're not fleeing. Okay. Both of these guys fall asleep. On the job. How dare they? Okay, let's try to stop this regular Alp from getting away as well. Okay, it's a good thing these demon orbs don't teleport. That would be far too annoying. And I guess we should try to get the kill on Farouk, or who's the other guy? I don't remember. Oscar, no, not Oscar. And the regular Alp has teleported somewhere where we can't see it, so whatevs. Okay, so now one hit probably should do it for Farouk to get the kill. But doesn't have Polar Mastery, so cannot do it just yet. Okay, we need one more hit. And I also teleported this Alp, which is probably getting away because of that. Okay, Demon Orb has been taken care of. And the regular Alp does get away. Okay. Asker gets a level up. And we do get a feeding rune. It's just a pretty bad roll. So 2% of inflicted health damage recovers fatigue. I guess that's an okay find. We also get a bleeding rune. 8 bleed damage every turn for 2 turns. That's probably better. Haven't actually used bleeding runes, I think, ever. Which is probably... or which probably has been a bit dumb on my part, because they're probably quite powerful. I've mostly been using these feeding runes and power runes on weapons. But yeah, a couple of runes, should be happy about that. So probably want the bleeding rune or something, some weapon that attacks many times per round. But we don't have a dagger user, for example. Could go on one of these fencing swords, I guess. I don't know. Not sure. Where are they anyway? Where did they go? Over here, okay. So 8 bleed damage for 2 turns. So I'm assuming this stacks every single time we hit. So do we need to break armor in order for it to be applied? I would imagine yes, but maybe not. Well, I'll have to think about it. Let's level up Asker to level 10 here. And we are getting close to the point where we want to pick up the weapon mastery. And we are probably going to stick with the hammer plan instead of going with the axes. And while our initiative isn't as great as it is on some others, I guess we'll still take freedom of movement here for some more survivability. Even with only 145 initiative. Okay. So that was a pretty good contract there. And these other contracts we can skip. But let's heal up and repair. And are we not salvaging anything? We could salvage some noble and goblin junk, so let us do so. Okay. We'll have a full tool situation pretty soon though. Let's camp for a little bit. Make some cocaine. Eric Clapton would be proud of us. Alright, let's break camp. We could check these barbarian camps if there's a champion there, but I do keep getting sidetracked from our minor mission of finding the famed gun. Let's head to Hohenfest and check the recruits there. Then head east, I guess, to see if we can find a caravan going south. If not, then I guess we'll just head south on our foot, like peasants. Okay, let's check the recruits here. Nope. Also nope. Nope. Okay, here's a Hedge Knight. Has hate for beasts, however the stars are horrid. 1 star hit points, 1 star fatigue, 1 star range defense. So if she rolls really well, she might be usable. Other than that, she's going to be pretty bad, despite being a Hedge Knight. Let's check out Philippe, the Swordmaster as well. Nope. Okay, so Hedge Knights always get pretty good damage perks. This guy can choose between Battleforged and Nimble. So in a normal run, I think this would be an instant skip, but in this particular run, we might just want to take Esa here. Despite the traits being just meh or even bad, and the stars being just blah. This 10,000 crowns almost, well, 8,740. But yeah, sure, let's check how she rolled. 69 melee skill, which is nice. 11 melee defense, alright. So, okay, let's level her up, see how she levels up initially. Also, as I put Esa here to the reserves, this same body head armor bug happened again. Kind of weird. Oh well. Okay, starts with +2s in melee defense and melee skill. Okay, let's take more fatigue. Probably just do the standard Battleforged route. I think she'll be good enough. Here we'll take the hit points, we don't want the +1 melee skill. Ugh, okay, well, +2 melee skill then. Let's take the resolve and hit points. Well, she's definitely not great, but she's usable. Will reach a decent amount of melee skill. Might reach an okay amount of melee defense. Alright, well, we have the money to sustain such possibly bad decisions, so let's take Esa here, call her a trainee. Let's take Student and Colossus, and back to basics. And just go with heavy armor for her. Could just fire her immediately, but let's keep her around for a little bit, see how she rolls at least. If we find someone better, then we can fire her. And it's going to be A-OK. Alright, let's check the weaponsmith next. Nothing. Armorer has also nothing. Let's train Esa and Firi or Fiery or however you'd pronounce that name. And since we have the money, let's splurge on Asker's training as well at level 10. Let's also buy a round of drinks despite the former drunkards whom we have whipped in our presence. We don't respect them at all in that regard. Alright, marketplace. Let's buy some tools at least, even though they're expensive. Food is going to be necessary at some point soon, so why not now? So many people are gluttonous that despite having the Quartermaster perk, they are eating a ton of food. Let's sell this quivers here. This goblin bolas. Also way too much goblin poison. Okay. Let's head to Wolfheiden next. Malabots get sick because of Serhilda the Ratcatcher. No comment about that. Okay, skip this. Could do the Barbarian King, but we want to head south. Is this courier going south? No. Okay, what about the recruits? Nope. Alright, let's move. Let's quickly check if this place has a champion in it. Destroy it if it does. Yes, there is a champion, Sir Donbert the Cold. And this will be a very easy fight for us at this stage. We also see a group of brigands, but we lost visibility there, so I can't check if there's a champion among them. So, next time, let's take out that camp and continue heading south, unless I get sidetracked again, which is entirely possible. I will also equip Esa here with something other than what she's currently using. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.